There have been a lot of UFO sightings across 2024. Most have gone mainstream, but there are a lot that kind of fly under the radar, under the UFO, if you will. And a lot of people actually send me footage almost daily on Messenger, Instagram, you know, emails and stuff like this. People just being like, check out this clip, check out this clip. People telling me to check out their clips that they've captured. So today I've compiled all of them. Some of these are new, some of these are old, and we're just going to take a look at them in kind of a reaction form and put, you know, put our 10 pence worth on it and see what we can make of it. Now, I haven't checked out all of these. I've seen maybe the first few seconds of each one. I just want to make sure that they look somewhat legitimate before I put them in the video. So I haven't seen all of them, like all the way through. But like I say, I don't want to kind of put something in if it's completely, you know, generated, you know, created, whatever. So, yeah, we're going to take a little look, see what we make of it. Before we get into it, though, be sure to jump together, hell out that like button and subscribe if you were new. Tickle my little bell so you're always notified whenever we upload. But, yeah, we're on the train. We're on this UFO train, and it does not look like it's slowing down anytime soon. So, with that said, we're going to check out the very first clip, which is a UFO filmed in 2022 in Brazil. So let's take a little look at this.
Ele pega bem direito no vídeo, bicho, as luzes piscando.
So I think what the case is here is we've got the original video here in the smaller box, and then we've got an enlarged version.
Olha, da favela, tá se dividindo, bicho. Que porra é essa? Tem bagulho agora. É um unicórnio, mano. Tá saindo, o reboque chegou. É um unicórnio. Mas é mesmo,
I wish I knew what the text on the screen said, and I wish I knew what they were saying in the video, but this is incredible so far. You know, we've got one light splitting into two lights, then splitting into three, and then we've got a light coming off of over here. It looks like it's from the same craft. That's how I kind of viewed it, but wow.
Tem morro não, meu. Tem não, mas tem morro lá atrás. Não, mas o morro ali não tá afetando. Não, mas... E que vem ver um extraterrestre. Extraterrestre. Os ETs chegaram no... Vem ver um morro terrestre.
Sim, vamos fazer assim. Se for alienígena.
Ei, eu sei, eu
Os caras estão perdendo a vergonha, né, bicho?
É sério, mano, tá todo mundo olhando assim, tudo acho que eu tô fazendo uma coisa, tá vendo, mano? Todo mundo aqui compartilhando o mesmo back, bicho.
Wow, okay, so 1 minute's there, then literally a minute later, poof, it just disappears. I initially thought maybe it could be a plane when I saw like it kind of in one solid light, but then when I watched it split into two, I was like, there's no way that's a plane. Planes don't do that. They just don't. Also, a plane would have been moving. This was very stationary. It looked like it stayed in the same position throughout the entire video. I'm using this kind of, in the full video, this what looks to be like a palm tree as reference for, you know, movement, and it doesn't look like it moves whatsoever. So a stationary source of light that splits it off into multiple lights and then just disappears as soon as it's just there and then gone. Wow, what a way to get us started. This is an incredible capture. So the description of this video, this might help for a bit of context, says UFO filmed in December 2022 in Brazil by students leaving college displays strange lights in the sky. The event, which lasted around 10 minutes, was filmed in the city of Crato near Ceará. The light was divided into three parts in the video. Sometimes it went off and on again. Sighting time 21:21 local time. So quite late in the evening. Wow, okay. That's really interesting. So what a great way to get us started. Let me know what you think of that first one down in the comments below. Was that a true UFO, or was that something a bit more explainable? Could have been a you know, a rocket launch or something like that, but no, I don't know actually. I don't think it could be. That one truly is unexplainable. Moving on to the next clip though. This is a UFO seen in Philadelphia, South Jersey. So the description for this one: on September 17th at 8 p.m. I went outside and seen what I thought was stars starting to moving. I counted four and it looked like they were on fire. Then only a few seconds later, one disappeared. Then a fifth one came into view. The second one we thought disappeared, but it turned black. After I seen the first one, and it was also black also, it didn't disappear. Then another one turned black, then one by one they left. Looked like they went straight up. There was no sound from them. They moved in multiple directions. I've never seen anything like this before, and I was kind of in shock and couldn't really believe what I saw. 3 of us seen there, so I know it wasn't my imagination. If anyone has seen anything like this before, let me know. Now that's intriguing. I'm very excited to see this. Okay, we can definitely see the lights. They're definitely moving.
Where'd the fourth one just go?
Oh wow, the fourth one literally has disappeared. So, they're obviously moving.
They're not appearing on camera.
Here they are.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh wow, so this one in the middle, we've just watched it. We've just watched that one turn black, but... Oh no, that's something on my screen. Ignore me.
It just disappeared.
Fourth one's right over there.
It's black.
Oh, no, that is the fourth one. That is not something on my screen. That is the fourth one there.
You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the fourth one's over there.
There's another one.
No, that's the fifth one, Jules. Jules, that's the...
Whoa, did we watch that fifth one shoot across the screen here? I'm questioning, are these helicopters? I feel like I can see what looks like a propeller, but I've never seen a helicopter so high up that it just looks like a spot.
Fifth. It is black. What the hell?
What the fuck? Dude, it turned fucking black.
Dude, it looks like it's on fire.
What the fuck? What is it?
Now, I don't know. It could be helicopters. I'm kind of watching the way that they move. There's very much, when they go to turn, there's a curve, like there's a curvature in the turn, which would be typical, you know, of a helicopter. If it was to do a sharp 90 degree and then shoot off in a different direction, I would, you know, completely U-turn on that. But right now, I'm leaning towards helicopters because you can faintly hear in the video as well what sounds like, you know, the whir of like a helicopter engine if you listen very closely, and also the lights turn into black. Could that be the spotlights on a helicopter just being switched off? Could this be a manhunt of some kind? You know, could these be police helicopters searching what looks to be this woodland area for people? I don't know. That's kind of where my logical brain's at, but I'm happy to watch on and see. Like, if you look just above this one when it moves, the frames almost look like there's a propeller. Just if you look around the outside of the lights. And then you can also kind of hear the whir of the engine. I don't know. I'm not trying to shit on the video, but that's just where I'm at with it.
No, that one's different. It ain't following the same path.
What the fuck? Maybe.
And
Sorry, that bottom one thought it'd go black.
Yeah, it did.
it did kind of follow the same path. The other 4 were perfectly in line.
Now at the end there, you could hear the sound of an engine from a car, so they might be near a main road. That could discount the engine sounds that I thought I was hearing. But I definitely feel like I heard the whir of an engine. I definitely felt like, you know, that last one especially looked like it went behind some clouds, because you could still faintly see the light kind of shining through the cloud. I don't know. I'm on the fence with this one. I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and, because I can find some kind of logical explanation, but maybe you guys disagree with me. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. You know, I'd love to spark up a bit of a healthy debate about this. Yeah, but I'm leaning towards helicopters with that one. Anyway, on to the next clip. This one was uploaded to Twitter, or X, it's Twitter, by the page called Strange Videos. Cigar-shaped UFO caught on camera in Ontario, Canada. What is it? Now, I recently made a video about these cigar UFOs. These things are very, very common. Let's take a little look at this. Okay, so just from that first clip, my initial instinct was potentially some kind of rocket, but it looked too close to the ground, moving too slowly, and also there's no propulsion engine. You know, there'll be like flames shooting out the back, there'll be a huge smoke trail following it, but there's nothing like that. And well, that was a mute clip, so we couldn't hear anything, but maybe this one will provide a bit more context.
What the hell, man? What the hell? Are you taping this?
Yes.
What the hell? What the fuck?
Taz?
But Kathy,
What?
what the fuck is that?
I don't know what it is,
Here's
Taz.
video. Video.
It's- I'm videotaping, yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. Not making any noise, too. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
What is it?
No noise. Cool. Well, it's going over clouds, so it's pretty
Where did it
high
go? It disappeared.
Okay, wow. I don't know. I've seen the top comment here is Starlink. Now, my thoughts, everyone says that these things are Starlink, but I'm not convinced, because the Starlink satellites just look like little dots in the sky, kind of just jetting across the sky. That's all you typically see. You don't see something elongated like this with such definition either. There's clear like ribs within the craft itself. And there's this, like, towards the end, if we get there, we can see on the screen here, there's like this ball thing that doesn't look to be connected at all to the rest of the craft. So we've got this, and then we've got whatever this is. Now, it could just be the rendering of the video, it could be, you know, the frame rates, all the rest of it just can't keep up. But, you know, even going through it kind of frame by frame, it looks even further away here, and then obviously it shoots behind the clouds, but it's behind the tree, but you know, you can kind of see it's not attached at any point. So it's a questionable one for sure. I don't know what it is. it could well be one of these Tic Tac UFOs, cigar UFOs, whatever you want to call them. Really, really intrigued by that one. Really intrigued. Only one comment to this post as well, and that literally is just Starlink. So no kind of context, no, back and forth ideas. I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to get in the comments and help me out with this one as we move into the next clip. This one comes from Instagram, from the page BN Forever. Okay, and this was caught in Maldonado, Uruguay. UFO recorded in the skies of Maldonado, Uruguay. That's all the context that we've got. So let's take a look.
Que no se trata de dron, ya por el tamaño que tiene, ¿no?
Obviously, it's not a drone because of the size it has. There is.
No existe dron de ese tamaño.
No such thing as a drone. It is that size, right? So basically, I think the translation is there's no way that can be a drone because of its size.
Miren cómo hace las luces. Obviamente que no se.
It's an interesting one for sure. I feel like it's too good to be true. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know on that one. I'm stuck because I'm like, if it's too good to be real, it's probably not, Like, this is so defined. Like, if we take a little look at it again here, like the lights kind of shooting from side to side, the shape of it, the clarity of it, what looks to be something along the bottom here, two defined lights here. I don't know. It looks too good to be true, which my cynical side's like, which usually means that it's not, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, this page as well, this Instagram page, not to, shit on the page, but I've seen some of the posts on there, and it's a bit hit and miss with, it'll kind of just post anything that relates a UFO, it will just upload it, because, regardless of whether it's real, it's fake, whatever, it will just upload it, which, so that it's not the most credible source to get a UFO video from, but it opens up a really good talking point. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. We're going to move into the next one. So this comes from the YouTube channel NBC2 News. It was uploaded 2 years ago, so this is a bit of an older clip, but Naples man can't explain what he saw flying over Naples beach. Let's take a little look.
Plane or maybe even a helicopter, but one man says he believes he saw a UFO in our Florida skies. NBC2's Gage Golding is showing you the extraordinary sight that was all caught on camera.
They were kind of glowing and flickering a little bit.
It was Wednesday evening when Matt Krause and his wife looked up, but they didn't see the moon. Instead, they saw a single bright light. Then
new lights appeared near it, and they got really, really bright at that point. And there were about 4 of them, and they kind of moved in different directions.
He snapped these pictures, saying whatever these are didn't make any sound and seemed to be hovering in place.
What I can't explain, though, is why they were so bright, why they were stationary one of them was stationary for 15 minutes.
So I asked RSW if anything abnormal was going on. They deferred us to the FAA. The FAA says we'd have to ask the military.
It's just revolving door, isn't it? It's just like, no, you go to them, refer you to them, and I'm sure the military won't give you a straight answer about it.
Naples Airport Authority, however, says there wasn't anything out of the ordinary on radar that night, but noted it could be Chinese lanterns, which are illegal in city limits. Matt doesn't think so.
The random movement is kind of what convinced me that there weren't something like Chinese lanterns that were being blown by the wind.
Back on Naples Beach, suspicion was in the air.
I feel there's something out there.
Looks a little suspicious.
But not everyone believes ET is taking a trip to the 239.
People's sightings of UFOs, it's usually some sort of military aircraft or something like that. I'd have to see it to believe it, physically be there to see it.
Now,
could it really be something from outer space?
This does intrigue me, because similarly to that one that I thought was helicopters, obviously, it's a shame that he only managed to snap pictures. If he could snap video, so much better. There would be so much more clarity. But these feel too bright to be Chinese lanterns. This is like a very bright light. initially, if I'd just seen this picture without context, I would have thought it was kind of one and the same craft. But the fact that he said that one was stationary for about 15 minutes and the others just kind of darted about, I guess right now we only have his word to take for it, but it's so intriguing.
One aviation expert says only 1% of sightings go unexplained, but he couldn't rule out the fact that what Matt saw could be from out of this world.
It could be a number of different things. How arrogant do we think we are that we're all by ourselves in this entire universe?
Atmospheric anomalies, drones, or covert military ops are other possibilities, but Pete thinks
that they probably are from outer space or from another location or a place that we are not aware of.
What we do know, these are still unidentified flying objects, and we're back to asking the same question. What actually flew above Naples?
So I guess we didn't really get anywhere with it, but it's intriguing. It is intriguing because these ones are like the most, I deem, or I would say, are the most like almost credible because first of all, what is it? There's no, you know, it's not like that last one where it was like this defined shape, this defined picture. It's like there's a bit of obscurity to it, and it's like it could be a UFO, it could be Chinese lanterns, it could be drones, it could be military aircraft, it could be anything, and that opens the mind to the possibilities of what actually is this. And those are the ones that excite me the most because it's like, wow, you know, if there was a video and we could see it kind of darting off in different directions, that would have been the icing on the cake, and I would have been able to say like 100% that's something absurd, but there wasn't, unfortunately. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Next one comes from Reddit, UFO footage / interesting video that I found. The context. The video explains itself. I thought it was interesting and wanted to share it here. Wish there was some more footage, but it's very, very strange if it hadn't been tampered with. Let's take a little look at this. So, I was driving on the freeway when I noticed an object in the sky. It looked like it was falling. Okay. So this is in Las Vegas.
It's a UFO over there. The Nellis Air Force Base is following it.
I took out my camera, zoomed in on the object, and noticed it had an oval shape to it.
It's right there.
Oh, okay, wow.
You see it?
I also saw jets flying towards it.
They're following.
I mean, we didn't actually see the jets following, but I want to have a look at it again.
It's a UFO over there. The Nellis Air Force Base is following it. It's right there.
Wait, unless... Are those the jets that we're supposed to be seeing?
It's right there. You see it?
I don't see it.
It's a UFO over there. The Nellis...
Unless this is what we're supposed to be looking at.
Air Force Base is following it. It's right there. You see it?
Wow. I thought that was like light refraction or something on the lens, but actually, when her camera moves, you see that it stays on its like kind of trajectory, and it doesn't follow the phone. So
it's right there.
Interesting.
You see it?
Definitely one I had to watch a couple of times, but that is cool. I like this. I like this. Whether it's a UFO, I don't know. It could be absolutely anything. There could have just been jets flying past conveniently. But I do like it. I do like it because it definitely has this obscure shape to it. The way that it moves does seem a bit obscure. Obviously, there's no clarity to it. You know, even when like you look at it, there's no definition. It looks like it could be behind the clouds, but it doesn't look like it's behind the clouds at the same time. A lot of questions, not a lot of answers, and these are the videos that pique my interest the most because is it or isn't it? You know, like that's the thing. Next clip is the best UFO footage of all time goes viral and raises hypothesis. Now, I think I shared this one already as a short, but The footage was taken by pilot George A. Ortega while flying over the Department of Antigua, I think, in Colombia. Recently went viral on social media. The video was released in 2022 but only went viral in 2023. As a result, the US media began to debate on the veracity of the recordings. Experts point out that the video is most likely real and not a montage. According to the pilot, his Cessna plane was 12,500 feet up in the air when it passed next to an object that moved suddenly. Ortega says that he found that strange, turned the aircraft around and started filming with his iPhone. That's when the object moved towards the aircraft again. Quote, "I seemed to have an oval shape and shined a lot. It changed speed and direction without any pattern, and it didn't appear to be a balloon, nor a drone, nor an airplane, and it was totally different," said Ortega. The pilot says he has other videos taken while he tried to chase the object for some time until it disappeared. On the networks, many speculate the possibility that this is some secret military project by the North American, Chinese or Russian governments. Some even raised the hypothesis that they are extraterrestrial craft. Recently, the Pentagon released videos and documents that prove that the US Department of Defense has records of objects that are unknown to US intelligence. This video really is one of those where you're like, wow. Now, the shape of this is what I think people are most baffled by. It's not got the shape of a typical craft of, you know, a military craft or, you know, a drone. This, and the way, how quick it moved as well. Too quick to be a drone. Not quick enough to be a fighter jet or anything like that. But the shape of it, that's what piques a lot of people's interest. Like, if we look at the slowed down clip again, it's very oval shaped. We can't make out a distinct colour, but the pilot said that it was a shiny colour. And the way that it just like turns so easily and manoeuvres so easily, I think that's what kind of piques a lot of people's interest. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. This could well be one of the best UFO videos we've ever had. Anyway, on to the next one. Just saw this over Kissimmee, FL, so I think that's Florida. The bio goes, working in at Kissimmee right now, and looked up into the sky and saw something on fire, and this was what I was able to record. Let's take a little look. There are a lot of things here to break down. First of all, the way that it almost produces the fire. Like when you look at a zoomed in version of the sun, the way that the fire and the heat is projected from the sun looks very similar. You can almost see the rays shooting off of it because of the scorching heat, which begs the question, what's going on? Now, the next thing that I've noticed is later in the video, it just disperses and it's gone. So let's take a little look at that when that happens. And what's left is just this little light source here. So, I've got one potential, outside of the UFO hypothesis, that this could be a meteor. It's not uncommon for meteors to enter the Earth's atmosphere. 9 times out of 10, they never even reach Earth's surface. But this could be coming in so fast, and it could just be captured on camera, that it's entered Earth's atmosphere at such pace and velocity that it's just burnt up and just completely dissipated from the heat from entering Earth's atmosphere, that it's just completely gone before it even made impact. That's one kind of hypothesis away from UFOs, but there's no denying that the way that this burns up itself looks like it's its own source of heat, and it doesn't, the meteorite question doesn't account for this light that's left behind. Which obviously remains constant until the end of the video. So I'm perplexed. I'm baffled. I don't know. My brain's all over the place. Is it a UFO? It could well be. Is it not a UFO? It could well be. Again, this is the kind of stuff that I love looking at, because you ask so many questions about it. So I'm going to hand it over to you guys. Thoughts, comments, let me know. Next clip comes from TikTok, from the TikTok page PappyBands999, and the caption goes, UFO sighting spotted in Dorchester on the 1st of May 2000. That can't be true. It must be American date. The 5th of January 2024. Now, we've got hashtag Boston here. So it's Dorchester. I'm thinking of Dorchester, the place in the UK. So I'm assuming this is in the States. Yeah, it must be USA. But, I mean, people from the USA, can you just tell me why you go month, day, year? Like, why? That just seems so confusing to me. Like, the rest of the world goes day, month, year, because it's like day's the shortest, month second shortest, year longest, you know? I don't know. That's just me being nitpicky. Everyone in my videos is like, how is your video from the future? And I'm like, it's not. It's just we do our dates differently. Anyway, I'm off the beaten track here. Let's go. I've got things to say about it, but I'm going to wait until the end. Right, I've got things to say. So, shut up. So, I don't think this is real. And I think that this is just lights overlaid onto a video. And I'm going to tell you for why I think that. So, if you look at the clip from the very beginning, there. How is the light on top of the tree branch, not behind it? That's the first thing I noticed. Obviously, the tree, this part of the light should be gone, but it's not. It's in front of the tree, which raises the question that this is just a filter over the top of, or some kind of sticker over the top of the video. And as you move forwards, you'll see it there. Let's go back a little bit. Can I slow down the speed? Oh, 0.75. Is that as slow as it will go? It's slow enough. There. Oh, I missed it again. There. Fuck. There. Gotcha. Again, over the tree. The light is over the top of the tree, which obviously would be impossible. It's just physically not possible. Anyway, we move back through the clip. Again, this light has just appeared over the top of this branch. How's that possible? Well, it shouldn't be. Again, it's just gone back over the top of the tree. Again, it's gone back over the tree. I could point out every time that it goes over the top of the tree. Again, it's now over the top of the... It's like this person got bored and was just like... just couldn't be asked to keep up with, like, bringing it back in and out. So they just left it in. Look, again, it's gone over the top of the tree. It just popped back in. It's popped in too early there. This one, they've just got lazy at this point. It's just... The branches aren't even breaking the light. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is at the very beginning, when he is moving with his phone, notice how, I'm assuming it's a he, when they are moving with their phone, notice how the lights stay in the exact same part of the screen as he's moving. So, for example, if I was sat here and I moved the camera this way, I'm now here. If I moved it this way, I'm now here. But when he moved, it was like I stayed central and I kind of went with it like this. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But, you know, basically the point is it's stuck to one point of the screen and it doesn't move. Which leads me to believe that, again, this is just a sticker. So, you know, I could be wrong. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys have to say. I don't believe that this is real. But, you know, I could absolutely be wrong. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions, guys, down in the comments. If you think I'm wrong, call me out for it, by all means. Like, let's have a discussion about this. But that's just my 10 pence worth. Next video, again, comes from the BN Forever. So, like before, not the most credible of pages, but we're going to take a look at this anyway. Filmed by an eyewitness in the sky over the United States from aboard a passenger plane. A mysterious cylindrical UFO. I think this is like a Tic Tac UFO.
Anybody gonna land on us? No, no, we're good. Oh, is he? Nah. Ooh. Ooh.
Slip away!
Again, questions. So many questions. If I'm honest, I don't believe it. It does just look like a flying pregnancy test. Like, legit. Tell me that's not a pregnancy test. A pea stick. I'm dubious of this one. For the same reasons as before with this page. Just anything goes up on it, regardless of whether it's real or fake. It's not really fact checked. But it begs the question. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it just a flying pregnancy stick? You let me know in the comments below. Next video, again from BN Forever, unidentified flying object crash. What do you think about it? Let's have a little look. Probably going to have to mute it for copyright reasons. Now, this does look a lot more legitimate. This looks like one of the more legitimate things that they post on their page. Unidentified flying object bouncing and flying over the sea surface and crashed in New Mexico 1996. Top comment is drunk driving, which, brilliant. Absolutely amazing. The internet's humour is unrivaled, but what are we making of this? I don't know. I mean, something definitely crashed, don't get me wrong. This isn't faked footage. But is it a UFO? That's the question. It could well be. I mean, if we've listened to David Grush's statements and stuff, you know, this could be one of the crashed, recovered craft that he was talking about. It's absolutely within the realms of possibility. And it would fit within the time frames that he gave where we started collecting, or like, you know, it was during the period where there was collection going on. So it could well be true. It could well be legit. I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Next one. UFO Life is the page. Large UFO sighted on February 4th, 2024. A passenger plane flies approximately over Tampa in Florida, USA. A passenger filmed a huge UFO. I like this one. This one's cool to me because it looks like it's camouflaged within the clouds, which, to be fair, is a pretty good place to hide. If you're going to park up your UFO and you're going to hide it, you're going to hide it within the clouds. Could it just be a cloud formation? Absolutely. The fun side of me is like, this is sick. This is cool. This could legit be a UFO. Oh, it could well be. I like it. I like it a lot. I really like it, in fact. Yeah, I like it. Looking at it right there, it doesn't look like it could be a cloud formation of any kind. It looks too put together. You know, that I'm going with that could be legit. But let me know in the comments what you think. Next one comes from Drama Alert. UFO spotted in Mexico. This was posted very recently, actually. So let's take a little look.
Y luego no veo en el Tapopa también las luces del... Ay, se me enchinó el...
Oh, we got it from a different angle as well. Nice.
Carlito.
Now...
Grábenlo. Los que no me creen, ahí está, mira. Y ese está grandecito,
This is so cool. This is cool because it's spinning. Obviously, we can tell because the lights are kind of coming in and out and they're rotating. But what's sick about it is when it just disappears. Gone. Just gone. Disappeared. That's what's cool about it to me. If this was generated, this is probably one of the best fakes I've ever seen. Because I'm leaning towards that being absolutely legit. Like, I don't see how that can't be true. You know, like, just the way that it moves, the way that it rotates, the way that it disappears, the way that it fades out with the rotation. Amazing. Absolutely awesome. The next one. Clear shot of UFO spotted above freeway on outskirts of Los Angeles. This was uploaded by TMZ 3 years ago, so let's take a little look at this.
Elf, C-3PO. They may all be living among us because this photo proves aliens are 1000% real! Okay, C-3PO was technically a robot and not an alien, but they're still totally real!
We got 3 photos from someone saying they spotted a UFO on an LA freeway.
Yes, but since UFO photos are a dime a dozen, we turned to an expert to make sure it's not photoshopped.
And like, I don't think it's Photoshop.
To be fair, UFO experts don't grow on trees, but the point is...
Wow, that's very clear.
This alien spaceship couldn't be duplicated!
And I like wanted to see if it was easy, so I wanted to like try to recreate it myself.
What we looked at was the movement of this thing to see if that could have been Photoshopped based on the 3 photographs in rapid succession. So what Kurumi did was she tried to manipulate the images in Photoshop to make it do that, and she couldn't.
Case closed! Aliens are real, point blank, period! And we're sure they come in peace.
Nice, okay. I like that there's background on this. I like that there's people kind of... You've got the art department, you've got people looking into this to see if it can be manipulated and staged, and they couldn't recreate it. Doesn't mean it can't be replicated. It means that in the timescale that they had, they couldn't. So, you know, who am I to say that this isn't real? This is cool stuff. I like it. Again, no, it falls under my not ideal video, and what I'm saying there is it just looks too perfect. This is the issue, right? I'm like, I want more. Like, I see a UFO video or an alien video, and I'm like, it's not clear enough. I want it to be clearer. And then I get a clear image of what could be a UFO, and I'm like, it's too clear. It's got to be fake because it's too clear. I'm not armchair critic, aren't I? God, I am everything I swore to destroy. Oh, I've just become the worst. Next video. Right, this comes in 3 parts, and this was actually sent to me over Discord. So if you're not on Discord, get yourself a Discord and join us. If you are on Discord, then be sure to join my Discord. There is a link down in the description because there's a lot of open conversations, and actually, that would be a really good place for us to continue these discussions about real, fake. You can send me videos easily. I can see them easily. You know, so this did come over from my Discord channel, but this is a 3-part UFO video uploaded actually 11 years ago. So I'm going to take into consideration that 11 years ago it was very hard to manipulate anything. So let's go. Right, I've got a lot of questions, but I'm going to withhold judgment until I've seen all 3 parts. It definitely looks like it's moving within this clip. Just kind of, it could be the clouds moving, this could be stationary. It's hard to tell when it's that zoomed in. Right, based off the fact that the clouds are there and we were looking in the clouds and it's now here, I'm going to assume that this moved. Right, let's see part 3. obviously that's just a commercial plane. Right, I think that was convincing up until the commercial plane. Obviously, it was just a commercial plane. Do I think that it was staged? No. I'm going to tell you why I don't think it was staged. This guy's camera didn't even have autofocus. And he was literally struggling throughout that video to keep his camera focused. So, you know, if he's like, if the technology then didn't have the ability to autofocus very easily, he had to manually focus, you know, how difficult would it have been to create something that intricate with that light moving in the way that it did, but in and out of clouds with the technology then? I'm not convinced that that was fake, but was it a UFO? I don't know. It's 100% one to keep an eye on for sure. Now, the next one comes from a Facebook message that I received from someone called, I'm going to call them Kerry. Not going to give their full name because I don't think that's fair, but they go on to say, "Hi, love your channel. Thank you. Here is a video I took in the Garden City, Idaho, which is just outside of Boise, I think. This was on February the 14th, 2021. Feel free to use it as you wish." Thank you very much, Kerry. You absolute hero. Let's take a little look at this. Now, these ones, pause. These ones pique my interest the most because just people have recorded it. This hasn't come from a public news outlet. This hasn't come from anything. This has just been recorded by someone and sent over. So it makes me so intrigued about it. Let's take a look.
Yeah, look at that thing, it's spinning.
It definitely looks like it's spinning.
Sounds like a drone.
Look at it.
That's crazy.
The way that it moves is like rapid. It's like spinning this way, it's spinning that way. It's like, it's just all over the place.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll try to get some, what did I call it before? Reference. Okay, here's the enormously
Yeah, we're pretty zoomed in.
Zoomed in patio. And we'll go back up. And it's still there.
Now, I appreciate that. And I'll tell you for why I appreciate that. Because the amount of videos that I've seen, not just in this video, but just ever since I've kind of got into this UFO topic, and there's no reference to where you are. Like, you're just looking up in a pitch black sky. It might not even be the sky for all we know. And there's just this little dot, and you're just like, where are we? What are we looking at here? How zoomed in are you? Like, but Kerry's like, you know, gone down. She's on, you know, there's the patio. This is how zoomed in I am. There's the house. Bang, back up to the sky. That gives me a lot of credibility.
I think that's it. I don't think it's looking at it.
Yeah, it is.
Right,
There we go. There we go.
See, this is what I want.
Zoom back in.
Now, could the twitchiness be because of how zoomed in it is, how the camera's trying to basically register and understand what it's seeing, and it's because it's dark, it's obviously recording, there's a term for it, it's like a specific recording, you know how your camera struggles at night. It's basically trying to like picture it, but then because there's so little light, the light exposure from the we'll call it a UFO, because it's like zoomed in, you can't hold it steady, which means that it's gonna look like it's kind of glitching. So that could, you know, discount that, but it doesn't tell us what this actually is.
Even if you exclude the minor micro shaking, your hands? Like,
Yeah.
That thing is spinning.
I know.
Fair enough. He must have known that I was going to say that like 3 years later.
Oh, it is. That's what's so. Oh my gosh! It looks like it's going in and out of. Here, you hold it and see if you can get.
I have shaky hands.
Oh, dude, that's right. You have essential trimmer.
Yeah, I have a trimmer.
Try it. Try holding it.
You see, I'd even shake your hands.
Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Here, let's get back over here. You can. Stay right here. It's fine.
But yeah.
Okay, turn it off.
Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. You know, I can't discredit that. There is no way. Could it be Starlink related? Possibly. You know, like playing devil's advocate. Maybe it's something Starlink related. I remember when the Starlinks first went up, you know, they were very, very visible, and that was around the 2021 period. But can I say for certain that that is exactly what's going on here? No, I can't. I can't say that at all. I really like that video. That was a sick video. That was so cool. Kerry, if you see this, shout out to you and your other half, husband, partner, whatever they are to you. Shout out to you both, because that was awesome. Now, this next one comes from a lady called Nikki, who also Facebook messaged me this video saying, here's a UFO video from Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's take a little look. Annoyingly, I can't get it big screen. Just gonna have to make do. There it is. Reference! Reference, people! This is important. We've got reference. Okay, so once again, very intriguing. I don't know when this video was created. Again, similarly to the previous one, I can only assume that maybe it's something Starlink related. It might not be, though. It could be literally anything. And you know, this is the wonderful thing about like this community that I've seemed to have discovered is there's no bullshit. People cut the shit, right? People will, if I'm wrong about something, they're going to tell me. If they think that this is a UFO, god damn it, they're going to tell me it's a UFO. If they think that this is Starlink, god damn it, they're going to tell me it's Starlink. So, you know, get down in the comments, please. Continue to be brutally honest as we move into the next one. This one was emailed to me by... If you remember the last long-ass video I did, someone sent me a video of a UFO that they captured, and they said that they had another one from LA. Well, this is that other one. So, the email reads as follows. Here's my pictures and video of what I gathered. If you'd like to share photos or videos on your YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm a big believer in UFOs and aliens. Quick question, have you ever seen the movie Contact? If not, I highly recommend it. And if so, then you know we're not alone. I've never seen the movie Contact, but I've heard brilliant things about it. And every time I've like seen it on like streaming platforms or whatever, it's always come with really good reviews. It's just not something I've literally... Alien movies aren't my thing. I'm more of like a horror movie guy, but now that I'm delving into this, I think, you know, alien movies should be where I should kind of sink the teeth into. Anyway, let's take a little look at this image first. So, the image, as you can see, can I make it bigger? Oh, no, I can. There we go. Now, the image does give off vibes of a cigar UFO. But if not a cigar UFO, it does scream 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. If we take this part, I'm going to take that as 1, 2, 3 different UFO crafts. Or it's that like spherical shape, and this is like on the left side. this is like a central light and this is on the right side and it's like rotating, similar to that video that we saw a couple of clips ago. So that's the image that came with it, and here's the video footage. Very interesting. Okay, what I like about this is there's daylight. Follow the dot and then watch the circle. Okay, so the video has been slowed down, we can tell by the voice. Right, the dots. I think I've lost the dot. Let's look inside the circle. Did I miss it at the end there? Let's take a little look, skimming through. Oh! It literally teleports. Look, one frame it's there, the next it's there. One frame, the next. One frame, the next. And then there's two inside of here. Wow! That is incredible. That is absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure there's something around here as well. Wow! That's cool. That's so cool. Right. That could be some of the best UFO footage I've ever seen. Just the way that it jumps from one place to the next. Literally within a frame. Insanity. That's amazing. That's a really good one. I like that a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. Now, this next one comes from someone called Adam. I'm just going to leave it at Adam, because again, I don't know if they want me to share their name. So, hi Ben, I've attached a short video my buddy filmed near Tampa, Florida. It was filmed a couple of years ago around midsummer. He was working as a night watchman at the remote construction site away from city lights. My buddy Todd told me that he shot the footage from the driver's seat of his car, and most of the video he held the camera on the frame of his door to steady the shot. Okay, good to know. Notice as the lights blur and enlarge several times. Ooh. He said at this point, it was moving towards him and then reversing in the opposite direction faster than anything man-made. It was the middle of the night. You can use our names. Oh, okay, cool. So, Todd Plitt, nice one. You do good work, but I feel like I rarely agree with your analysis / theories of the videos you show us. That doesn't matter though. The videos are still good and I'm a fan. Right? Well, that's exactly what I like. You know, we don't have to agree on everything, but we're all here for the same reason. And, you know, this is the thing with the paranormal, with UFOs, with aliens and stuff like this. We're not always going to agree, and there is so many different valid reasons or possible explanations to these things that, you know, we are going to disagree. You're not always going to agree with what I say, but that's why I love that the comment section is so brutally honest. Now, I need to learn a way of just enhancing this video. Bear with me.
Where'd it go? Oh. There's another light behind it. Did you see it? What?
Whoa. Now, in the edit, you're going to see it like a very cropped down version. For me, it's literally this tiny little corner. But the way that it just like, and then kind of like retracts and, whoa.
Fuck. Wow. This thing's moving too. What the fuck is it?
It's a great question, Todd. The fuck is that? Wow, that is amazing. I can't explain that. Like, again, before I could have just said that it was something Starlink related, but the way that it kind of comes in, zooms out, comes in, zooms out, like, you know, I can't explain that. Comment section, help me out, because that is something. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below, and you'll be happy to know that we're on our very last video. This is the last video, so this one just came in without a name. It just said, "Hi there, have a look at this." Straight to the point, and I like that. The video is Strange UFOs in the Night Sky, NVG 10 Night Vision. Let's have a little look. Recorded on 17th of January 2024 at 21:51 PM. Wow, that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to have to mute it for copyright reasons, but this 100% screams cigar UFO vibes. Tic Tac UFO. That's incredible. I'm going to leave that one there, but that, the way that it moves, the way that it's just not, it's too quick for it to be an aircraft, like human aircraft. It matches the description of that of a cigar UFO or a Tic Tac UFO, whatever you refer to it as. It could literally be absolutely one of anything. Guys, get in the comments. That is the last video, so you'll be happy to know. I'm sorry that this video's like literally tapped over an hour, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. If you have any footage that you would like me to take a little look at and review in a mass compilation just like this one, please send it to me via email. There's links and stuff in the description. Discord, come and join me on Discord. Twitter's a great place. There's a link to the Twitter down below. Instagram, Facebook Messenger, you know, any of these places you can contact me and I will 110% take a look. Involve it within this so you don't just get my opinion, but you get the opinion of the community as well, because that's what it's all about. I can't sit here and like disprove or prove anything, because who am I to do that? Nobody. But that's why we've got this community. Anyway, if you have gone on to enjoy this video, be sure to jump scare the hell out of that like button. Subscribe if you are new and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload. I can't wait to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. And until next time, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed. Cannot wait to see you in the next one, and I'll speak to you later. Peace.